Alright then, listen to the words where Kabaka peace and take note of my style and pattern where me blend. Enough of them a Eden and enough of them a she then reggae radio that IT again. Accurate. Kabaka Pyramid representing for the whole reggae radio that IT family. Mr. Blessed love goes out. Reggae music. Accurate.
Live. Big up a tutti and welcome to a new episode of a thing called The Right Place. Big up a tutti quelli che si stanno connettendo su Twitch. Yes. Come vedete, per la prima volta siamo solo su Twitch, abbiamo abbandonato quel social morente che è Facebook. Definitivamente, quindi l'unico modo per vedere The Right Place è collegarvi a Twitch. Finalmente facciamo il passo definitivo della sboomerizzazione, no Riz?
Yes, aspetta che io qua ho sempre qualche problemino tecnico. Easy, vai tranquillo, io faccio le mie cose, faccio i miei ritaglietti, non ti preoccupare.
Ok, un saluto a tutti quelli che si stanno collegando ancora. Ricordo naturalmente a tutti che siamo live anche su tutti i canali di reggaeradio.it. Trovate il podcast infatti di queste e di tutte le altre trasmissioni di The Right Place sul canale Mixcloud reggaeradio.it. Andate a cercare anche le altre trasmissioni. Io direi di non perdere tempo, Resti.
No, non perdiamo tempo.
One tune, warm up the thing. E dopodiché passiamo all'ospite di oggi, perché l'ospite di oggi è veramente grosso.
Yes,
big sound tonight.
We are big sound from Switzerland tonight. You know what I mean?
E infatti vedremo di parlare un po' inglese, almeno cercheremo di non fare figuracce in inglese, almeno per quanto mi riguarda. Oggi vedrete Riz parlare quanto non ha mai parlato in tutta la sua vita, perché dovrà tipo
I will entertain you people. I will try to speak the best English I can as an Italian, but
can I introduce to you straight out Cambridge, DJ Riz.
No way. No wasting no time.
Quindi,
play my tune.
Aspetta che la trovo. Sei sempre di fretta, sei.
Oh.
Anzi, non metto neanche il tune, mettiamo direttamente la sigla oggi, Riz.
Ma come? Direttamente la sigla, così?
Direttamente la sigla.
A caldo, freddo, così.
Col sound, vedo già la gente che sta arrivando, siamo già belli numerosi, quindi io direi di partire piano piano.
Dai. Yes, sai.
Wrong them. Shut a left the gun and every man a collect some. Anybody run, I get it, anybody run. Tell a balance if you remember, say that's my son. But this them a copy so the place down in a the ground. Hunting them on the men's a put gunshot in head. Them think them bad, them a kill up, them give them crack fi bun. No juvenile can no bitch pop, we like we gun. Matter of fact, we live, we like we gun, they like we gun. We full of bomb, clot money, on shot for them. Pull up on
big up already people who is connecting now.
The shot for that damage you long.
Where we are?
I know that right place. I know that right place.
And everybody knows say Paris no like cheers. DJ Priest, that right place. I know that right place.
Big up Raffiut in chat, big up Guglielmo e big up a tutti quelli che stanno cominciando a guardarci su Twitch e non più su Facebook. Scrivete in chat, represent where you come from if you are watching The Right Place from Italy or from Switzerland or from Alova. Write in the chat. Riz, no waste no time.
Waste no time?
Let's go to introduce the sound.
Yes, I.
Tocca a te oggi.
Oggi tocca a me. People, tonight we have the pleasure to have here at The Right Place a sound called MAGASH International. Big up, guys. How is going? Unmute yourself.
Yo, big up.
Big up.
Bless.
We know some of you that can speak Italian, of course, but we will speak English. Of course, because of Alex, Alex doesn't speak Italian so well. It's right, Alex, or you manage also Italian too?
Not so well, not at all.
Okay.
I didn't understand anything you just said in your intro. So for the Italian, I'm gonna redirect everything to Killa and Tenna.
Okay, it's fine.
And that's the first time we meet, right, Alex?
I think so. Yeah.
Yes,
I believe so. Nice to meet you guys.
Nice to meet you too.
We we already met several times with Tenor Rock, and I'd said before we met 3 years ago with Matteo in Overjump Festival.
Yes, I.
Man.
We met for the first time with Matteo, and now we meet also you. So we meet the full crew.
Yeah, man.
Thanks for having us on the show, yeah?
Yeah.
Of us, man. 8 of us. So we still have
Yes.
a long way
It's-
before you meet everybody.
The full crew is 8 of you? Mad.
Yeah.
Mad.
Yeah.
We're like the active crew.
Yeah.
I saw pictures of the full crew of Magash some days ago. When
Man.
I look for some content for today. So Ritz,
There's enough content for today, but first thing first is like every show, every television show that it can be respectful. Guys, just introduce yourself. Always going in this period and what you're doing, and yes, and so on. So who wanna come first? Let's say Alex. Alex, it's your turn.
All right, bless up to everybody listening to the stream. Big respect to Huntin Sound. My name is Bassa Cat, aka Alex, aka the Doctor, aka Wally Pattings. I'm here right now from my home, from my room. You know, we're not really going nowhere right now, so just work after go on, mostly from home, and still tuning into some music every now and then to keep up the moral scene.
How's the situation in Switzerland? Everything is locked down, like everything, like restaurant, gyms, theater, and so on, or you have some space?
Yeah, they just announced today that on Monday they're gonna reopen the terraces. So I'm pretty damn sure that Killa, Tenna, myself, and Wolipa friends are gonna link up on Monday, go to some terrace and drink one bag of blood clot drink. If you know what I mean.
Yes,
That's sort of thing there right now.
Mad. Matteo, your turn.
Yeah, man. Killa do this. MC from MAGASH from day one, and it's a pleasure to be, on the stream with all our Italian friend them. So we're there. The COVID kind of held us back. Couldn't promote the last year or so. But it's a shame because we just started back to have a regular dance, but we'll have the occasion to talk about it. But yeah, man, it's a pleasure to be here. So big up everybody. Gonna hear some music, and nice to see you guys back again.
Big up. Tenor.
Yeah, man, same. So, I mean, music-wise, it's been what it's been. We
Yeah.
were supposed to... We were having a new regular dance, and we were supposed to step back on the battlefield last year.
Yeah.
Unluckily, that didn't happen, but it will happen one day. Definitely.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, then I've been on some business and a new business venture for the last year, so I've been quite busy, and yeah, I miss music, but I have a lot of things to do same way.
Yeah, we will be back. And on this topic, did you receive some offers about online clashes and then you refuse it, or what do you think about this whole online clash that is going on all around the world? What's your thinking?
We had a couple of offers
Yeah.
that we weren't interested in. Like, actually, we're not against the online clash. It has to make sense and to be fun. Like we did this 45 clash with Dancehall Paradise.
Yeah.
And that was really, really nice. That's something that we wanted to promote for quite a while, like bringing back 45.
Yeah,
and show
that clash
people
was
all
super good.
Arguments and music can do something without just spending a lot of money on doublets. So that was nice.
Yeah, that was nice.
That's a
for
good
real.
topic. That's a good topic because we are setting something similar. We are setting a 45 clash for the next week, actually.
Man,
Yeah.
just
The next
the
week.
announcement though. Dancehall Paradise versus someone.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Just
thought.
so all the people on Facebook.
Yeah, okay.
So why don't you tell us about the question mark right now? Just drop the name, man. Make we get some excitement in that thing right now.
We did half spoiler.
Yes.
So left the other name for the next episode.
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
okay.
Yes. Otherwise, Michelle and the others will kill us for sure. So we need to take silence. for a little bit.
Yes,
a little bit.
because we are organizing this 45 Clash together with Michel and
Northern Light.
Fayed from
Yes.
Northern Lights and Jackie from Eviama.
Eviama, yes.
Saying, big them up every time.
They are helping us to set up everything. I guess this weekend, in this weekend will be out the official graphics, so everybody can see. We'll be able to see who will contend the trophy against the Soul Paradise
Trophy.
because Tenor Rock already spoiled
Already
it.
spoiler? Yeah.
It's Omar's fault.
Yeah, theme falls.
Yes, I.
Yo, let me just say one thing.
Yeah,
Whoever the
sure.
opponent to Omar is, don't take Omar lightly, you know. Last time he even went to buy a fake Movado watch to clash against us. So remember, Omar, take the thing well serious, you know.
We will try.
Big up Omar every time.
Big up, Omar.
Yes,
But
sir.
anyway, talking about the internet scene now, I remember that Tenor was one of the first DJ who was playing online in the first quarantine, right?
Yeah, actually, I had a Facebook show, I think 2 years ago.
Yep.
So when the quarantine came, I was like, I know how to do it. It's gonna be quite easy. So just set up myself and started to play.
And then you rise up like a new business from that. It's that correct, or you start working with streaming, helping others to stream their set or on so on, or it's.
No, we didn't really work and help people, but more like we discussed with Little Lion, another big son from Geneva, and they were like, it would be nice if everybody in Geneva work together and stream on one platform, and we reshare the stream so we get more views and things. So we did that together, and if some sons didn't know how to do it, we give them some advice, but nothing too serious, you know.
Okay, cool. So Perix, what are we gonna do? We're gonna go to the first content, or you have some question about something?
Before to see the first video, I think the question is how MAGASH born and when MAGASH born was the first. What is the first steps of MAGASH sound? I don't know who wanna reply.
Killa, why don't you take care of this? You were the MC from day one, so you should take care of this.
Yeah, well, basically, as you know, most sounds, I guess, we just linked up in high school and, just started from scratch, building a dance like in a squatted spots, like very alternative spots, like free entry or few francs to get in. And we started from scratch, but we don't start from bottom, but
In what year are you born?
2005.
2005. 2005. And so basically a few years later we already had a regular dance, and then we start putting up dances, getting booked for dances, then starting cutting dubs, how it goes, start clashing with 45s at the same time too. That's where we started to get our practice. And then, kind of went on, had other regulars, big dances, inviting European sounds and stuff. And, that's how we go. Started clashing internationally. Ooh.
And
so right now
you don't live next to each other, right?
I mean, Geneva is quite small, so if we don't live
basically
next to each other, it's like we do. And we were all at the same school. We were all friends, smoking weed, and I mean,
so all of you live in Geneva.
It was just
I didn't know that. Okay.
I mean, I moved away for many years, but originally we were all in Geneva, and now I'm back in Geneva, so we're all in the same place.
We started as MAGASH crew, and then when he moved out, we changed it to MAGASH International because we had a Canada branch, and
exactly.
Yes, I.
So we are going to see some videos to tell the MAGASH story, right? Great. So what was the first content?
Yeah, sure. Let me change the
I believe
scene.
it should be the Geneva.
Oh no, Ritz, we have to do.
Okay,
we have to do something before.
Give Alex the permission.
Yeah. Lo faccio io o lo fai
Yeah,
tu?
no, fallo tu, vai.
Okay, let me give to Alex the permission to see the video.
Yes, I.
Oh yeah.
So,
Then you need to click on it.
in the
Alex,
same time,
otherwise you won't hear
in the meanwhile,
music.
during Perix make his stuff,
Yeah, so let's do
what's the effort for you when an offer about Sound Clash comes? What you look for? What you what's your effort? Do you meet each other every time to make the selections or talk about the dubplate you have to cut or anything? You go to Jamaica to cut yourself. You have your link.
Well, I guess it depends a lot on if you're talking about like recent years or back then. Back then, provided the money was right, we would basically take any dance and just say yes if the money was right, and then worry about the rest later.
Okay.
In recent years, the first thing that we look for when we get an offer is just time. That's what we need. So now it's been much more selective in terms of just, is the date right? Is it a good period? Can we manage it with the rest of our lives and everything else we have going on? And of course, still the money needs to be right. And I think, well, I'm speaking for myself, but I think it's probably still true for Killa and Tenor too. It needs to be the dance needs to make sense. It needs to be a fun dance. And it's not about clashing a bigger sound. It's just like, the dance needs to make sense.
But
So
honestly, it's not about bigger sound, it's about ratings. If we rate the sound we're gonna clash against, it's gonna make it interesting and fun.
Well, it's not just about rating them. Sometimes you don't rate them, and that's the point that you want to make.
Let's say someone in the chat say Alex calling Mavado straight. Maybe it's true, maybe it's not. Who can say?
Yeah, more time. We can call him straight.
Okay, fun.
I used to go to link him in Florida. That's back then. We have to really big up Fada Tony and the whole Genesis family that used to fly us out to Jamaica twice a year. And we would get most of our studio work done in Jamaica directly with the artist because, to us, that's the best way to do it. And then Movado lives in Florida. And so every now and then I'd stop by Florida on the way in or out or whatever and go check Movado and record the dubs at his studio. That was sort of that's how we dealt with it for a few years.
And more time we rolled with our own studio, Jamaica. Big up Tenor in January too.
True that.
Easy. Go into Olipa studio, but record dubs at our place too with artists passing through and thing,
Yes, I. Big up.
Ritz,
Yes.
I think you have to.
I have to restart it?
Stop and restart the stream,
Okay.
so also Alex can watch it. Now, Alex, you can see a new window on.
Yeah.
the app.
I already saw it before. I could see it, I think.
Okay,
You should
cool.
click on it so it get big.
I have to click on it like this?
Yes.
Otherwise you won't hear the music.
So you can see the video.
Okay, yeah. Come on, let's see it.
Okay.
We're there. So who wanna
Okay,
introduce?
Ritz,
Who wanna introduce the first video? Who wanna talk about it?
Yeah.
I guess I can talk about it. This was the Geneva Clash, so this was the first dubplate clash for Magash in 2009 against GASH Sound. That was the defending champion. And there's two videos that we have. I'm not sure which two it is. So which one of the two videos it is.
The first one.
It's the Conscience and Taurus one.
Oh yeah, it's the Conscience and Taurus. All right. So well, I guess this already spoils what the video is about. But this song was a big deal back then, and both Taurus and Conscience were artists that we were very close to and working with a lot. So when we dropped this, well, just watch the video. The rest is history.
Yes,
Alex, you said that was the first dubplate clash. That's mean have you did some 45 clash before?
Yeah, we had done already probably like even 5 or 6 45 clashes. I wanna say.
Really?
Yeah. We're really pretty active. Yeah. That's how we started.
Like way back in Geneva, there was a year-to-year 45 clash. So that was like way back. 45 clashes were regular. Right now, it's kind of a new thing or an old thing. But way back there was a lot of them.
Yes, but
I
I like it so much. I like so much the format also for the young sounds, so they can approach for the first time at the Sound Clash. For me, it's a thing that we must restart when we
Yeah,
try
man.
to do clashes again. So for me, it could be a nice thing. Also for the massive, so
To introduce the massive to Sound Clash.
to introduce the young people. So I don't know how in Switzerland is the thing now, but in Italy we miss a generation. We miss a step in the generation. It's very difficult, very hard to have the young people in the dances.
Yeah, it's the same in the whole Europe, I believe. And especially when it comes to clashes, I think that 45s are easier to understand because you know the songs
Yes,
already. The lyrics
yes,
didn't
that's the
change.
point.
The rhythm is the rhythm you know. So it's easier to understand when the speech connects with the sound and you already know the lyrics of the song.
And then I think
yes.
I like it so much because then you have the same weapons. It's not about the money, it's about your skills and the way you play tunes and you fuck around with it. Also, it's for me. It's
For real.
But way back it was different because you had to buy the 45s. So some
True.
songs could
Yeah.
have the new
Yeah,
tunes and
man.
you didn't have them, and it was a bit different. It
Yeah.
was not like everybody have all the weapons and you just need to choose them. You needed
True.
to get the weapon,
Yeah,
even
yeah.
if it was easy to do. It was still a thing to have.
Yeah, I was
For
just
me, it's
thinking.
very interesting also the thing when you see a big sound with a big dub box play a 45 round. For me, it's very interesting to see how it can play with 45s.
Yeah, man.
More time, it's harder because you can't
Yeah,
rely
I
on your
know.
anthems anymore. You have to create the
That's
vibes.
the point.
It's
Yes.
about
That's the point.
selection.
Yes.
So
Yes. And so before we go to the content, big up Pushman in the chat, Michelle, MK Squad, Matis, big up Calabash, Chiancone. Ciao Chiancone. Rafute,
yeah,
big
man,
up.
bless
Ciao a
up.
tutti, ciao a tutti, big up.
Ciao a tutti, big up my Juventino brother there.
And now let's go to the content. Perix, cut the bass.
Yeah, man.
Mumbo clock here and say big tune, say big tune, say big tune.
Yo, the conscience I represent alongside Thomas Riley. Magash International, I kill with them to kill some boy now. Fire dogs, yo, Dika, Clado. Yo, Magash Sound, yeah, that's what I want to get. I'm gonna go in my God, Magash.
You see how you play tune? You see how you cut tune, man? You see your sound tonight?
From your this mother sound, a murder. Your bumble on should be gonna
Je lui ai répondu que j'allais filmer la danse et que j'allais lui envoyer la vidéo. Tous ceux qui respectent Conscience, j'aimerais voir deux mains en l'air right now. If you respect Conscience, watch that thing up. Everybody!
We gun them tall, the clips extend. Just a one for no Magash and nothing.
Mumbo clock here.
Mad.
2009, this tune was the hit.
It's
Yeah, man.
when we stopped playing for quite a while and we played back in Italy against Triggerfinger. Big up DNH. We got a huge bad remix of this from DNH and big them up, man.
Yeah, man, straight.
Yeah,
Bring back to life some old classics.
One thing I have noticed that you have talked in English, the whole clash, or it was just a cut, or you speak?
No. It was kind of like half and half.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Half English and half French.
Yeah, more or less. Like a lot of the hyping up the crowd was in English, but like for the speeches that were really important, more time I would make them in French.
Yeah, like we actually do in Italy.
In Italy, exactly. Yeah.
All right, cool. So
Man, we're getting old, man. This is old, bro.
Some of our friends, you can see some of our friends on this video, and trust me, Star.
yeah. Recognize some of them too. Jeez.
Yes, look at this video back in the days. Remember how old we are getting now? So it's
It's not a good look.
no, it's not a good look.
Yes. 2009.
2009.
Yeah.
Yes, sometimes we look at some dances we have made in 2009, 10, or even
And we start crying.
earlier, and we start crying alone in the rooms.
Achoo.
but it's good. It's
It's a
good
special
memories. It's a
feeling.
good look. It's a good look. Then it's a good memories.
Yeah,
And
man.
I think
For
that
real.
this music I cannot say it saves my life because I'm not in the situation to say that, but I think it will take with me some good memories in the future, even when I will be father, or I hope
Yeah,
to be
man, of
father one
course.
day. So
Yeah, man, I cannot say it saved my life, man. For sure, it gave me some opportunity
Yes.
I wouldn't have without it, man. Just traveling all over the world and
and meet people. Yes, that's
a
nice.
special
That's
thing, man,
nice.
definitely.
Yes.
Also, something more is I think that you make you think differently from standard people, because when you're growing underground scene, you can think differently musically meaning, of course. And I like so much the thing that I was introduced to this music 15 years ago. I really like it.
Yes,
I don't know if to
Really?
say in English. Of course, if I say it in Italian, it
Say
could
it
be
in
a,
Italian.
a nice speech. But in English, is this?
No, man, you're good, man.
I think this MK Squad, I think it's Mortal Kombat sound. I think it's Peter behind that, and say, getting the best kebab in Munich, Matteo. Never forget.
Yeah, man, for real. big up, Peter.
Yes,
Big up Serious. Big up Peter Mortal Kombat. You don't know. My friend.
How
For
many
real.
Twitch?
Nearby the river.
Accounts? How many Twitch accounts do you have, Peter?
Peter is famous around the world. Needs many accounts. Big up the whole crew. Big up the whole crew, guys. And big up the whole people that is
Oh, for
getting
real.
the culture live also on internet, because it's not easy in this crazy time. And so big up who is getting involved in clashes, in regular dances, in link up and raids on Twitch. So it's thank you guys. Thank you for inviting us. And for sure we'll make
Juggling
it
Roulette.
Juggling Roulette. Big up Donny Powa. Yes, big up the whole heap of people that is taking this culture live also in these days. Big up.
Come on.
No, for real. And we see from here that, the Italy scene is really... From here that the Italy scene is really bossing, and whole heap of people are working in and putting in the work. So big up everybody for that, yeah, for real.
Yeah, man, straight.
And GASH have a special history with Italy, Must have been the other country where we played the most nearly, isn't it?
Yes.
Lost the most.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
I remember the speech. I remember the speech from Alex in the last clash in Padova, in Pedro. He said, "I lost a lot of clash in Italy, but this clash I will win my first trophy in Italy."
Yeah,
I played
man.
so many times in Italy, but I never won a clash.
Man, I swear it felt so good, because at one point we were like, man, we're cursed. Every time we touch down in Italy, it's like
Crossing
Yeah,
fingers.
Yeah,
How
man.
many times? How many times did you clash in Italy? Four.
4?
4. Yeah, it was, let's see.
Oh.
Time to Shine.
Warrior.
Warrior.
I want to say
Then we
Pushman
had
first.
5 man.
I think Pushman
Warrior
first.
was before. Warrior was first, then Pushman, and then Aishans, and then.
Oh, yeah.
So it's 5.
Yeah, 5.
Yeah, man.
So it's 5. Nice. Sometimes you lose, sometimes you win. That's the game. That's it.
Yeah.
That's why we like
man.
it. That's why we like it.
Achoo.
It's not about.
Achoo.
It's not about if you lose. It's about how you lose.
Yes, you're right.
If,
Yes,
if you
of
lose,
course.
if you lose playing
Yeah, man.
solid, and you put up a good performance, man. Nothing wrong with that.
No, for real, the clash against Aishans was a nice clash. Even though we lose, man, I just say it straight like that.
Real,
You
real
know?
close.
For real, it was real close, and everybody enjoyed themselves. Both son, I think, did good, and No, it was really nice. Close.
I think that
That's
night
true.
the vibe,
But
the
very
vibe
nice.
was right. The vibe was right that night because
True.
yeah, the
True.
feeling of the clash.
That was the first.
And after that,
That was the first, yeah.
The first clash, the first Warriors in the Area, big up
Yeah.
Shalom.
The first edition. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The first edition, yes, the crowd was very
crazy.
mad. But it was fire.
Yeah.
Because the first clash in Pedro was packed, the venue was packed. I remember the clash. It was
man.
very mad. And great. Let's see the next content.
Yes, I. 1, 2, 3, Badadan.
What we have? What
1,
we have?
2, 3, Badadan. Who wanna introduce this?
Tenor, your time.
Yes.
Yeah, your turn,
My
man.
time. So that was our first big clash. I mean, Badadan was a big name as a matter of clash in Europe. 10 times.
Is.
Not as big. No,
Is.
not as big.
Is,
I mean,
yeah.
was already not as big as nowadays, but it was already a big thing, and that was our second doublet clash on a big stage, bigger stage than you can see it on the video actually, because the video of the Geneva clash, you can see the venue was quite small. That was a Couple, which is a huge venue in Switzerland, and that was a tag team clash. We were clashing with our friends from Valdis, Hydron, big them up, and that was against BID and Soldier.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean,
This
that-
was in
that was
Amsterdam
our-
or this was in
No,
Amsterdam?
No, in Bien.
In Bien,
in
okay.
Switzerland.
Okay.
Yeah, in Switzerland. And yeah, that was the biggest thing in Switzerland, and we did it.
Yes, I.
So you'll see the video is a bit like, I don't know who edited it, but they cut it quite badly. But you can feel some vibes still.
Yo, come on, Jay. Me feel sorry for you. You now have no home, you have to sleep on the floor. You have to sleep on the floor. Me feel sorry for you. Let me sort out a few things, people, because I'm still around, but everything good. BID, your name is back in ideas, and you come and play with a fucking laptop. You're a disgrace to your own blood clot name. If you would have respect your blood clot self, you would have played real doublet or even CDs.
He got right.
Them come talk about new tune and play whole heap of old sizzler and shit. What the fuck are you doing, man? A beer blood clot fuckery. John O-Star, you know. You play a cartel and get no forward. You're a disgrace cartel, you know. I go teach, you know. John O. Let me bust the intro a second round and show those little pussies how to play blood clot
And the
sound.
number one sound in a Geneva, and them for know that. I'm a Master Cat, Master Fire Dogs, Master Deka. Master Scope X.
Let me use my blood clot
conscience
artist.
represent to the fullest, and we have to kill jump on anytime, anywhere on a bomber clock here. Drop it like a ball. Eh. On the mother.
Drop it.
Yeah, I told you. You can cut it, but make me play the tune because.
No. Oh, you want to play the song?
Yeah, man, you have to play, though.
Yeah, right. Let him play.
No, I mean, let me play. I have the song loaded.
You have the same
Cut,
play.
you can cut,
Yeah,
man, because
yeah.
they just cut the song like it was actually not even one line. So, and that used to be one of our big intro song way back. Like, yeah. Do Alex?
Yeah, man, for real. Just play it.
Come on.
Eh. On the mother.
Hold on. Yo, I realized already from before that your voice is well low tenor, and I think it's baritone or bass.
Low. Okay.
Yeah,
Low
I mean
in
like
level.
low in frequency. Yeah.
Yeah, I
And
know,
now-
and I have the high way up and the low way down, so I
Okay.
cannot do a ray.
Oh, that's better.
Okay, but-
That's better now.
Put some
Alright.
autotune.
Yeah.
And yeah, the song is kind of the same way, but I don't know if you can. The song is also kind of like low. Maybe just pitch it more or something.
Alright.
Drop it like a ball. Eh. On the mother. Whoa. MAGASH International Sound. Wow. Jump on sound, boy, go suck your mother. MAGASH, I go kill you. Now. I got to tell you, murderer, I saw my gosh, I come today. We come fit take we gun and put a shot in your face, murderer. Why we no care where you come from? We have the biggest gun, them and the most ammunition, murderer. I saw my gosh, I come today. We come fit take we gun and bust up shot in your face, murderer. We never will abort the mission. You me no fire dogs. They come my gosh, we come fit tear them down. I will not care them a hoe. Everything dead when pass a cat a pass through. Them can't stop we, cause we there off the shoot. Go beard your mother and drink the water me out.
Bad thing.
Murder.
What is the rhythm, the bass, the instrumental?
It's just a single.
The regular. Yeah, it's the regular rhythm.
Okay.
Okay.
Come on, way back we used to voice way more regular than nowadays. You can notice that we were rewriting the lyrics already, but when it comes to rhythms, it took a few more years for us to get on point on what we wanted to do and get the real MAGASH touch when it comes to voicing.
Yeah, same for us. We did some shitty dubs before to understand how to.
It's not called shitty. It's, let's say, regular.
Yeah.
It's not shitty. It's regular.
Yeah, I wouldn't say shitty. It's more like.
I'm not talking race. I'm not talking about the regular dubs. I'm
okay.
talking about the off-key dubs.
Okay. Even that is regular. Let's say regular. So Pushman comes with a good question. He cannot wait to hear you talk with about the clash with Soul Supreme. He said it's
Yeah, man, it will come. It will come later.
Come? Okay.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Step after step, we take it.
Okay, cool. So what was your you say that was the first step on the big stage there in the 1 2 3 Badadan. What was your feeling about the clash?
Man,
Before and
Alex, you have to speak because you're the only one of us that was on stage that night.
Yeah.
You're asking what was
I can tell you from me and Kiladu point of view because we were in the crowd echoing hard that night. I can remember it. So
yeah, sure.
But
sure.
on the feeling we had on stage. But Alex, you have to talk.
Sorry, we're talking about Time to Shine now or Badadan?
No, Badadan.
Okay. Because when tenor said
we were echoing bad at both.
all right. Let's not go there.
We can go there later on.
All right, Sid. No, I don't know. It was a great feeling because Adrian and us are friends from way back.
Mm-hmm.
And so like real life friends, not just sound thing, real brethrens. And so we have obviously a good chemistry. We know each other super well. We know each other's dub boxes perfectly. So it was really great to be on stage with them.
Okay.
And the clash was kind of tricky. I don't remember. I think they won the first 2 rounds, and then we won the next 2 rounds, and then in Dub for Dub, they were leading, and then we had to come back for the trophy. But yeah, it was a fun dance. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I think it was a tag team that worked well. I think Soulja and BID had good chemistry, and we had good chemistry, so the tag team thing worked pretty well.
Okay. So
that's kind of what I remember from back then.
So now it's your turn, guys. Matteo and Tenor, what's your feeling in the crowd?
Man, that was great. I remember that during the Dub Feed Up, they played the Ika Mouse, and we were echoing so bad, telling the people, you cannot vote for that, man, that shit in Dub Feed Up. And like nowadays, I would say to myself, man, it doesn't make sense. If the song bad. It's not because it's Ika Mouse, but way back we had that no, it's not really a foundation. It's a Sing J and Ray kind of bullshit. But yeah, that was really fun, and I was tired as fuck because I'm pretty sure the day before I was at Cartel show in Zurich, which is like the other part of the other side of Switzerland, and I just came back to Geneva, went straight back to Badadan, and that's it.
Was Cartel show the day before? Yeah, it's right.
I think that might have been Cartel's last show in Europe, right?
Yes.
Did he come back after that? I don't think so, right?
No. Not in. No.
I think that was the last show.
Yes.
Yes. I think it was the last show.
I don't know if Michelle is still in the chat because for sure here can tell us if it was the last show in Europe, or Ed, if Ed is in the chat. But I think has been the last show in Europe.
Northern Lights, we need your help.
Yes, but you don't see the right place, but we are used to forget everything, and every time Firehead and Michelle comes
with
to
the
help
answer.
us, come with the answer and with the remembering.
Yes. So I think. Yeah, you have a question? No.
No,
Okay.
no.
I think we can go to the second part. I don't know how long it is gonna take this time. It's cut the same way, tenor.
Yeah, I mean, no, it's got different. It's got short at the beginning this time,
Okay.
but more or less, it's supposed to be a custom. So I think when the custom will, you can cut it.
Okay, cool. So I will switch the scene, and Michelle said that it was the last show. Yes, thank you, Michelle.
Thank you, dear.
Michelle, ma voi eravate andati a vedere Cartel live? Io conosco qualcuno di Trieste che c'era andato, ma non so se...
One wicked
Non so se
show,
voi
brother.
siete
One wicked show. Phew.
Oh, this was the biggest forward for the dance. Listen that up, yeah.
Let's see if I can take it.
See it? It's cut short before.
Oh, it's cut short before the punchline?
No, before the intro.
Mr. T. Everybody knows Mr. T stands for Mr. Tom.
Even the audio is a little bit low. Let's see.
Oh, it says stream paused. Oh, you're trying to... You're...
Wait, the stream is paused.
No, it's going.
Now it's going.
Okay.
Him tongue have fear my road. When the girl them a talk about pussy sucking, them a talk say Mr. T are the king.
Bad.
Ma Riz, play the video. See, let's see another
Well,
1
you
minute.
can cut it.
I think tenor said.
I
That
mean,
was the end of the round.
if you want to hear us play the only cartel we have, you can let it play.
Yeah, okay,
but
sure.
That's the
No,
only.
the cartel was before. The cartel was
it's,
before
it's
that.
right after. I'm pretty sure.
No. I can tell you not. This was like third round, and cartel was like first round.
Calm down.
Hold on, you'll see.
Well, then they cut it in some very weird way.
I watched the video the other day.
Hold on.
Okay, then they cut it in some very weird way.
Mr. T are keep telling me to go suck my mother. I don't tell them that. I don't have to tell them that because my tune speaks for me. Let's go.
Sound, you know, the wickedest sound, you know, the whole of Switzerland locked down, you know. Big up to the man them called Fire Dogs, Scopex,
Maybe I'm wrong still.
I think you're wrong.
Maybe that was the part before.
Yeah, it's before.
But that was a huge anthem for us as well. Way back, man.
But it's bad still.
Yeah, but
And I'm pretty sure we played it against Supersonic at Keep It Real Festival. Do?
Yeah, man. Years later.
Years.
And it did damage.
So how come with the lyrics? Who's the lyricist in your sound? Everybody just talk together? Is one
Everybody.
lyrics? Everybody. Okay.
Everybody, it's a teamwork. I can pull out 5 dubs right now, and the punchline is from 5 different members of the sound.
Oh, mad.
So we really we work on it together, and like most of the time, you know, like somebody comes up with an idea, and then we fine tune the way that the phrasing of the idea together.
Yeah, it's some back and forth. Like Basaka is gonna write something, then I read it, and I'm like, I'm not sure about this line. We should try something
Picks
different.
up that part.
Yeah.
And who is the singer? Every sound of a singer who try to voice the dub before.
That's me.
Daniel, that's you?
That's me. That's me. I'm doing the. Yeah, man. No, actually, I started to do it like a couple of years ago because we used to voice a lot going in Jamaica, and sometimes it's hard to make the artist realize how the lyrics supposed to fit the song if you cannot sing it to him. So, like all the latest dubs that we voiced from Switzerland, sending it to Jamaica, I made sure that I send some tracks with my voice on it. And
Okay.
We have DJ Ritz.
Yeah, I'm the singer. The WhatsApp singer.
Oh, Raz, this next video, I recognize it now. This is actually before Baradan.
Oh, really?
sure
Is
about
it?
that?
Yeah, it's before Baradan. We were in New York when I got the phone call for Baradan. I remember.
My bad then.
Nice, nice.
Same year, 2 months before, in June or in July.
Okay, no problem. We are in the same year.
Okay, cool. So
And which clash we are talking about?
Sorry, I'm just. I don't know if everybody can see the video or not.
now they can see it. Now they can see it.
Yeah, man.
So it's a Killer Maccabi Killer Clash.
Yeah, this was like a series clash that they had in New York, where they had like 4 qualifier rounds with 4 sounds, and then all the winners would go and do a final.
Oh.
And obviously they had very little budget. This was, remember in New York there was like the big years where there was all the world clashes, and then there was a few years where there was a big low with Sound Clash before it came back again.
Yeah.
And this was during the low. This was during the low period, so not much was going on. And at that time, the Maccabees clash was really sort of the last clash dances that they had around that era. And so it was a really small thing, but we were in New York. I actually just posted today on my Facebook page a flyer, which was our first dance in New York a few weeks before that. And we were going to stay in Canada and the US for 5 weeks. And then they were like, well, if you're there, come and do one of these clashes. And we're like, all right, why not? Let's do it. We know that even if we win, we can't come back for the final because they're not going to fly us over just for the final. But we said, fuck it, let's do it anyway, just for the vibes. And so we did this clash. Yeah, man, it was wicked experience.
Right, so let's go to the clash then. This is video from old telephones back in the days.
Yeah, man. Nokia.
Bop.
Across the pussycat. Yo, hold on. How many fucking times you hear them say, this a New York, this a Brooklyn, they come from Switzerland, Boston? How many times you hear them say that? Yo, let me tell them something. If them would have really represent New York, they would have played a blood clot through them. Yo, man, go embarrass them. When you run things can't run you. We are going to embarrass them.
Bop.
Mad.
Beer forward.
Yes.
Kill, right? The pussy come and talk about, do you have some, bounty or some blood clot artist pussy? Man, I'm gonna show you proper one. I'm gonna show you batty man, them off a break killer. I'm gonna show them.
Bop.
I'm gonna show them.
But I think there was not so many people, but at least you have a vibe there.
No. Yeah, man, there was like 30 people in that dance.
Yeah.
Maybe 50 max, not even 50.
Was that
wicked vibes.
Was that your first time you playing in New York, right?
Yeah, second time. So like I was saying before, like 2 weeks before this, we had a
okay.
juggling dance with Starcade, big up Starcade, the whole family straight, and rest in peace to C Murda. So they brought us for their birthday. We played in Rose Garden. I was a juggling dance with Stone Love, and this was like 3 weeks later. But it was like our first trip going to New York.
Yeah, and that was the first clash in New York.
Yeah.
What is the difference you found in the crowd? The first thing you recognize in the crowd, because it's not easy for a European sound connect with the New York massive.
It was very, very tricky for us because that crowd that you see there, maybe it's 30 people, but it's 30 real hardcore Clash fans. They're not into the jiggy new tune, none of that shit. It's like the Biltmore era Clash fans we're talking about. And so we were playing, some dubs on Showtime or whatever, thinking that was like old school dancehall, but not to those people. Those people, they wanted, just the Buju, the Bounty, the Shaba, Punani rhythm, Slang Tang rhythm. That's what it was about. And we were playing a lot of new tunes at the time, like some Movados, Charlie Blacks, Ja Vinci's. Those were the hot artists at the time. But that crowd was really just about the real hardcore Biltmore songs. So it was a lot of learning for us. It was a wicked experience. Very, very different crowd from Europe.
I think MAGASH is one of the most rated sound from USA people. I'm talking about European sound. I guess MAGASH is one of the most rated from Europe.
As you can see,
USA
your name come out a lot of time in Sound Clash fraternities.
Yeah.
So and it's every time it's good words that I can see. I don't know, but what I see was only good words for MAGASH sound. So I think you are the most rated sound abroad, I can say.
Man, I would say I think we are maybe not the most, but one of the most New York style sound in Europe, and that's what made it so hard for us in Europe, because actually we had a lot of we had more hard times clashing in Europe than outside of Europe.
Really?
True. And you can trace it back to that video. You can trace it back to that video we just saw. I think that was just a huge learning experience for us, and we were like, it was just a huge part of our history, and then that really influenced our way of cutting for a few years, I think, and so it made us very successful in New York, but it also gave us a lot of challenge to really connect with the European massive.
And to be honest, I think we really understood how to play in a clash in Europe like 3 years ago.
Yeah, maybe.
No, for real, like the Badadan and the last Warriors in the area, we played the way we should play in Europe to connect, but before that we had some hard times, man.
Yeah, true.
So you have
True.
So you take
And
different-
also,
yeah.
I think one important thing too is that before every clash, we would think the strategy, going into the clash, just like footballers do, just thinking about the next game and thinking about the right strategy to, go for it.
Yeah.
So
I think we had a way that fit with New York, and then once we got the dance with LP that gave us the exposure, then really New York people got to hear our sound, and they went crazy. I mean, I think we clashed after the LP dance, which was not in New York, but it was against the New York sound. After that, I think we clashed in New York 3 times in less than 1 year. And I'm talking about 3 major clashes, like one-on-one with Tech9, one-on-one with Soul Supreme, and then the tag team clash against Camouflage and Rhythm Force with Warrior.
We're talking about Gully Marathon. Oh, okay.
Oh, well, we're getting there, but so I think at that point it was just like New York wanted to hear us.
Okay.
I have seen the next video, people. I have seen the next videos, I think, a million times.
Yes. True.
Everybody in chat know what we are talking about, but anytime we're gonna see it from the top to the end.
Yes, sure, for sure. But first, let me ask a question to you guys, because it comes to me like the first time. how comes the Gully Marathon? It's just a thing that comes and because you have enough Movado in your boxes, or is just a thing that you think it before to play in the Clash, like a Gully Marathon?
No, so I think it's clear that we had the idea in the beginning of the dance that we were going to play all these Movados in a row.
Mm-hmm.
But even the name Gully Marathon, I think that was on the spot. That's not something that like we planned to announce it that way. At least I don't. Maybe Tenor you remember, but I don't think that was in our strategy. The name.
I think it was, but I'm not
Okay.
100% sure.
Okay.
But I kind of remember having a talk with you and Fire Dogs and speaking about that, and we're like, yeah, it's gonna be a nice gimmick. And
Okay. You see, I don't even.
It started from a gimmick and it turned out to something bigger, definitely.
A gimmick. I like the word gimmick. Gimmick. How to say in Italian? It's a gimmick. It's like an actor. It's like a actor part.
Yeah, it's
like
hard
in the
to
wrestling.
translate.
Like in the wrestling. In wrestling, they call it gimmick. The part of the wrestler who is acting.
But people, let me introduce to you the Gully Marathon. I think everybody was waiting for it. Let's do this. I was speaking for the people, but I was really waiting for it.
Them walk in here and try to kill me with Movado. Movado is one of the few artists where I can now say if you play Movado on me, I'm going to defend myself. That part I name Gully Marathon. Run through. Yes, it's a knife.
Amazing way, shot right to face.
Hold on.
Shoot up them banks. Case
And my thing different. My thing is different. Tell them.
escape. Want to them. My world is like no other.
People, you wanna know what give me that crazy vibes tonight? You wanna know what give me that vibes tonight?
They wanna know. Make we so evil and love murder people. Magash. They wanna know what's my road, my dad.
Rhythm, brother.
No bias thing. All who love Father God, put up on the 2 in a ear. All who love Father God.
Kill some son, boy, Magash, start them love.
You see me?
Bob.
My favorite dub in the dub box.
That part of them Gully. Tell them. Come on. When me bad man friend them from Love and Till in all them bad places, yeah. When them man them can't defend themselves. You see me?
This is what gangster life is like. Roll out in a range and more time I ride the bike. And they set a girl it goes to time. And that the bad mind slick. And from your mother home.
John!
Get in a tomb.
John!
Mountain fire dog. Why them rise against me Sunday? Must I tell no mistake? Turn up and down.
John! Hey! Tell it!
Tell them walk with them casket. Anyway we put them on the blood clot dead.
Boom.
How would them a rope with? Trinidad!
Magash. The cops search us this morning. Wonder what them say.
Hold on, Reese. Hold on, stop it. The next speech is one of the best speech I never heard. Big up, Alex. The next speech is crazy.
When I got to immigration, the person at immigration told me, what do you come to do in Trinidad? You know what I told her?
You know what me told her?
Them know the link. A pizza stop from far. So fire tea. Fuck girl and bust gun.
Hold on. Who said me was the place? Say but.
Bad. There's nothing.
Big up. We have to big up Olan now.
Yeah.
We have to big up DJ Pun because I him take the video, you know. And if he had not taken this video, God no, we would be in a different place today, I think so.
Yeah, man.
Because this video went viral.
Yes.
Viral.
How many views it have, right?
I don't know, on YouTube, not too many, but on Facebook, it already
It's-
had like
Oh, yes, it was on
20.
Facebook.
It was on Facebook first.
Yeah.
How many does it have on YouTube? Yeah, like
YouTube is-
16, but it had like 20,000 already on Facebook.
Yeah. Yeah. Big,
And you talking before about the exposure that this video gave you. I think that the days before, everybody is calling you for a clash.
Man,
Yeah,
actually,
yeah.
That's true because the very next day we were actually 2 days after because we were back to Jamaica, but we got the first call from Sultan for Warina East and it never happened. But for real, man, that had a huge impact in our ratings and
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
let's just say that. Let's just say the end of my friendship with Sultan started the day after this. Let's just leave it at that.
And Jackie from Eviam wrote in chat that that's the reason why we never cut Mavado for 9 years. This video is the reason we never cut.
Big up, Jakey.
yeah, and
Big up Jackie.
What-
Big up Donny Power. Big up Donny Power in
Big
the
up,
chat.
big up. And Bushman said, I had to go to that clash, but fortunately for Europe, I said no. Big up, Bushman. Ciao, Ale. Alex.
And actually, big up Pushman because the truth is like we got this booking right after we clashed against Pushman, and the man who booked us listened to the audio and he was like, "Yo, I want to bring them to Trinidad to clash."
Mad. It's mad how
So,
the
yeah,
thing
real,
goes.
man.
And Alex, what?
See, when we were saying earlier that losing is not a huge thing if you lose with the rights, playing the right way. That's a good example.
Yeah, you're right.
It's not about winning or losing. It's about how you play at the end of the day.
Yes,
True.
Sure. You're true because fortunately we have internet and then we have the audio of the clashes and everybody can take a look at it, let's say, and everybody can judge from the other side. Maybe the judgment would be against you, but internet it's viral. If you play good, you're going good. So it's that's the point.
Here, it was really a double factor because we locked off LP, so that was huge in itself. And then people wanted to know, but what was that about? Which sound lock off LP? How did it happen? And then they saw this video and they were like, "Oh, all right, wicked sound." So it was really the combination of the video going viral with the result, which was locking off LP. So come on.
So let's talking about the house on the hills. No, I'm joking. Sorry. I'm joking, guys. you don't know about the right place, but here in this show, we don't take it seriously. We take it as friends.
It's good, man. It's good.
You know the funny thing about the fight we locked off LP is that after that was like our main strategy. When we went to clash against Tech 9, we planned to lock him off. It's not like we had the dubplate, we said, Tech 9 get locked off in New York again, because we knew that it was hard for us to go against those huge sound dub, and if we could win it before the dub, that was way easier.
Yeah,
man.
Come on.
Yeah, man, but that started really, that really, started our relationship with Vado, really, like, it's this video, like, before the clash with LP, we had met Movado in Geneva when he was on tour, and we had voiced him, like, maybe 2 times after that, but we didn't have, like, a strong connection with him yet. But then he heard about this, and he was actually asking people, yo, who's this sound that played the Gully Marathon? Which sound that? Where them from? And then we reached out to him and we said, like, yo, we got to build on this. And then that's the first time that I went to his house in Florida and linked him. And that was, the beginning of history. And you know, many people say that it's hard for them to get Vado to work with them on dubplates and rewrite the lyrics, sometimes even change the rhythm or whatever. But with us, it was really like it worked super well, and you know, we rewrote a bunch of our dubs together and everything. So you know, that was really the beginning of the connection between Vado and Magash still.
You said that On the Rock is your favorite Mavado dub. I think it's one of the best voiced On the Rock tunes.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, man.
I never heard
I don't know if you have
voiced
to work
good
it,
like
yeah.
your dubplate.
Did you work it a lot on the tune, or Tenor? Did you work it a lot on the tune, or?
No, I don't.
No,
think.
actually not. Actually not. It's just we picked the right rhythm, and
yeah.
And that's my next question.
That's my next question. Mavado vibes, and actually, I'm pretty sure a lot of sounds didn't want to voice Mavado before because they were like, yeah, Mavado dubs, I'm not sure how them sound. And then they hear the girly marathon and they were like, yeah, all the dubs are wicked. We just need to pick the right rhythm and make it work. And then people started to voice Mavado hardcore.
We can see that you actually help Mavado career in dubplate business.
Now listen, Mavado's career is just Mavado's career is just way up there with or without us.
In dubplate business.
Yeah,
I said in dubplate business.
Yeah. But I think dubplate wise, we made people rethink their way of. People were seeing Mavado as a DJ, and so they were cutting Mavado on Showtime, on Punani, and that's all they were doing, right? And we said, no, guys, listen, Mavado's a singer. Put him on reggae rhythms, and boom. And so I think that was the big, and then you know enough people followed up on that still.
You started the trend after that, of course. Yeah. And my next question is about the rhythm, the Jerusalem rhythm. What's the story behind this rhythm, and why this rhythm has become so discussed? So every sound talk about they boss Jerusalem for the first time.
Yeah.
What's the real story behind this rhythm? Who bossed it for the first time, and when you bossed it for the first time?
So the question is, who voiced it first? No, that's one question. And then there's another question is who busted, right?
Yeah. That's
so MAGASH was not the first. MAGASH was not the first sound to voice Jerusalem at all, not even close. And we're talking about maybe 4 or 5 years before us. We even got the big up Mike from High Pressure Sound, this little sound that I guess doesn't play really too much anymore. That is from Lausanne, right next to Geneva. He gave us the rhythm, the instrumental. So enough sounds had dubs on Jerusalem before, but if you ask me who really bust Jerusalem, like worldwide, that after that day, every single soundman in the world knew which rhythm that was, that's MAGASH. Yeah. If you talk about who busted in Europe, Civilizing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I had that. I had that. Nobody has other claims on anything.
Perfect answer.
And then the why the rhythm is so discussed is because the rhythm is so bad.
Yeah, man.
So everybody started to voice on it, and everybody started to claim in it, and so it go. But I believe it has nothing to do with us, so just the rhythm alone.
Yeah. But try to get in the shoes of a young sound. What you think about? You are a new sound, an upcoming sound. You want to voice the plate. You would voice Jerusalem rhythm or not?
And if I really was a young sound, I would. Yeah. Because when we started, we voiced on Far East, on all the regular rhythm. So, but if I had advice to give to a young sound, I would say to him, don't voice on Jerusalem. It's gonna make you sound regular. Find the rhythm different and boss it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, like I'd say, voice on Jerusalem. Don't try to make that your anthem rhythm. That's what I would tell them. Voice on it. That's fine. Try to get a new angle on it. But go find some other rhythm that hasn't been touched yet and use that as your anthem rhythm.
But I'm not even sure if I would give him the advice to voice on it. Not because the rhythm is not bad, but I feel like people are getting bored and tired of hearing the same rhythm every time. And
true.
When we play it, it's different because people wanna see us play it. But when everybody's playing it, people are like, okay, once more.
Yeah,
I mean, that was the same one we voiced on Slang Tang and Answer. And
but look how much forward we got in our life for tunes on Answer rhythm or on Slang Tang rhythm. So you can still work on it but
Yeah.
don't make it your focus. That's what I would tell them. Do
Oh,
not
by the
make
way,
it your focus.
By the way, I saw the question from Mattis RDS who asks if the Tech 9 Lock of Dub was just a 9 lyrics of a wall custom. It was a wall custom. Actually, I had an argument with Busy in the studio because it was fucking up with the lyrics and and so it was a full custom. We just played one line because that was enough to lock off Tech 9, but the dub was a full dub.
You know what? I think that's the most disgraceful custom we ever played in our life.
Man,
Big up Tech 9 still, but
if I had to come back, man, I would voice DeMarco over Busy every day.
yeah, but big up Busy still.
Yeah,
for that dub.
I don't remember if you never did custom from Mavado.
No,
never did it.
No.
No, we have a lot of doublets that are really well designed for certain sounds, but no name calling.
But I remember somebody played against you.
No.
Let's next argument, Riz. Next argument.
That was Mofrado.
Yeah,
okay.
That was Mofrado.
Okay. I know him. It's my friend.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Next argument.
That's alternative truth.
Yeah, man. Fake news.
Fake news. Okay. Let's say fake news. Okay. So the next video, Magash dropped couplet on Mavado on Jerusalem Rhythm on Soul Supreme. So we come to Soul Supreme now.
That is what Pushman was talking before.
Yes. So we want to talk about that one. I think Alex, you can talk.
I can talk about it, and then I need to cut after this, so I'm gonna leave you guys after this video.
Sure.
No problem. Ken Rock already told me that you have something to do. You are busy.
Yeah, man.
No problem. When you want.
So Alex.
So where should we start? What do you want to know? Long topic again.
I think start from the beginning. From the call to clash against Soul Supreme.
Well, let's see. So I'm trying to remember. So we had a clash. We had the Europe vs USA clash against Camouflage and Rhythm Force. That was in February. Then in March, we had the clash in Jamaica against Innocent, Pink Pantan, and King Ghetto. And like 2 weeks later, I was moving from Montreal to California. And I think we got the clash like a week after I had arrived in California or something like that. So probably this was like early April, and the dance was like May 31st or May 30th. I don't remember, like end of May. It was booked. May, it was booked a very very short time in advance.
Okay.
And yeah, we said yes right away. Like that was really a clash that made a lot of sense because Magash was busting big time in New York, and Soul Supreme was catching momentum in New York as well. So this was like they had already done the dance against Firelinks. They had already did the dance against Young Hog. They had been on World Clash, so they were like really building up momentum too. So this was really like the perfect time to get the two sounds to clash. And we had already locked off LP, so it was like on to the next Biltmore challenge, basically.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Pushman said this is the best performance from a European sound NMC in New York.
Big respect, Pushman. Yeah, I think it was a wicked clash. I think from beginning to end, you know how people say that New York can be a boring crowd and not give forwards? I think this dance was the opposite. From the early warm, without any emceeing, people were already bussing forwards in the dance. I don't know if you remember Tenor, but just your intro round without any MC.
Man, how would I forget?
Yeah.
I had to.
Your controller was fucked up. You had to keep your button
on.
On
the two side, if I didn't keep my finger on the play button, it would stop playing. So I was like pressing the button the whole time.
Yeah.
How long?
One round, 30 minutes.
30 minutes.
30 minutes.
No MC. No MC. So it was all.
So I was trying to make the tune fit without being able to do whatever with one of the two sides of the controller. That was kind of weird, but in that looked good. And actually, Basakat came on stage, took the mic, made one speech about my finger and Jake's finger, and kind of
Yeah, I got a forward for that
I was
speech, yeah.
struggling. I mean, I was not struggling like not getting forward, but I was struggling on the stage because my controller was fucked up. I was stressed out, man. That was my first clash actually, because people might not realize I started to play late on the sound, and Fire Dogs, you saw him play in all the video before that because it was the main clash selector. Every time he played, we were winning, so we were like, why change the formula? And that was my first clash, my first time in New York, and I was playing 30 minutes with a fucked up controller, so I was kind of stressed out. Basagat came on stage, made one speech, get a huge forward, and then everything was going easy.
Yeah, the speech was on Jake's finger and the button not working. That speech.
Yeah.
He said something like you're trying to make. He said something like you're trying to make tenor finger stiff like Jake's finger or something like that. Got a huge forward.
Bad. Big up Wadada the Soldier for remember me this thing. And the same way, but Wadada the Soldier said, "Dear Alex, do you still stay up at night thinking about not locking off Soul Supreme?"
No. No, that gone long time. I do regret it though.
Yeah.
I do regret it. And Tenor told me before we were gonna play the fourth round or whatever it was, like, let's do it, let's lock them off. And I don't know what went through my head at that time. I was like, no reason to do it. Let's just take our time, save tunes for the last. I don't know what went through my mind. I was like,
the thing is, like, we talked, we were going to lock them off without going all out, and we should have. I mean, at the end of the day, we won the two first rounds, so we were sure to go to the dub. We should just play everything in the third one, even if the first one was kind of empty, that wouldn't really matter. So,
yeah.
But that's how it go, man. We learn a lot, and it doesn't feel. I don't know about you, Bassa, but to me, it doesn't feel like we lose the dance. Sometimes I have to remember myself that we didn't win it. You get it? Because like the vibes was so crazy, and the dance is so talked, and everybody's like, yeah, big up for the clash and Ray. So it makes you feel like it was a victory somehow.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. How do we act? You see, the round that we ended up losing, we played the first 10 minutes of that round. We played way better than their entire round. If we had asked for the lock-off, at that point, the crowd was going to give it to us.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
I know people. Ask Jimmy Spliff. He walked out of that dance after the last Movado forward we got. Was like, okay, the dance is over. I'm walking off. It's a lock. He walked out of the dance before it was over. He was like, the dance is over. I'm out. And enough people actually, like, quite a few people walked out at that time. They thought it was over. And had I just asked the crowd, I will say Soul Supreme to lock off, said lock off, the whole crowd would have said lock off. But I don't know. I was not in the right spirit. I didn't seize the moment, and that was it. But like Tenor says, at the end of the day, like, it was all about the global impression from the dance. And even though they won, I think it's fair to say that we played better than them, even if they won. So it's all good.
Yeah. So
in the chat, everybody remember your speech, Alex, because they say. I also remember one speech about Jake's saying, "Soul Supreme don't play outside New York. Your passport is a Mother Teresa, hold a virgin."
Yeah, man.
I believe that's one of the things that make us really good on stage. Is like we taking it. It's all fun, so it's all about jokes and not really being hardcore and
aggressive. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
The people in the crowd, they want to laugh, enjoy themselves. So even it doesn't matter if it's about speeches or customs, like the custom we from Badadan earlier about Mr. Titong. It's all about being fun. It's not.
Yeah, man. It's about jokes.
Man.
In the end, it's entertaining. So you have to entertain people. So that's it.
But you know, it was really going both ways, because Jake's also made some really, really funny speeches that night, because there was the thing that we used against Tech9 about Obiaman and chicken foot, and Jake's like walked out on stage and says, you talk about chicken foot, well, pussy, you could have breast, thigh, leg, and blood clot foot. You still are go dead tonight.
When we were speaking about having fun in a clash, that's what we meant, man. Having an opponent that can make you laugh, even if he is going at you.
Listen, at the end of the day, big up Jakes and Little Shaba. Remember, it was also like probably one of the last dances where there was both Jakes and Little Shaba playing together. And big them up. I think this will stay as one of the history clashes from, the modern era of Sound Clash, the 2010s onwards. So we just have to be thankful. Big up Andrew Digital for setting it up.
Yeah, big up.
Big up Jakes and Little Shaba. Was a great night.
So Perix, cut the
That was
bass.
in Albany. That was in Albany Manor, right?
Yeah, it's also
Albany
like
Manor.
I think it's not the last dance in Albany Manor, but
One
I think
of
it's
the-
the last clash. It's the last clash in Albany Manor, and then they locked it down.
Okay, yes, I remember
Yeah, man.
something about it.
Okay.
Tell me, Riz.
I would just want to say cut the bass and then we go to the video. Yes, I.
Do it.
I'm standing with the road, say, go on, MAGASH. They're going to play the song again. That's some fun. All the warrior, this button play bomb from top. So play it again, MAGASH. Say, play it again. And the big son, MAGASH. God, God, the king of fire. Now, king of fire. Remember this, the more you get rid of them, 20 more on your blood class.
Them boy they are not check, them boy they are not check. If them escape and go to my son dirt. Them boy they are not check, them boy they are not check. My father will live down to this. I won't be trying to kill me, and them boy will live younger. Won't be trying to live
Little Shabala.
stronger.
Little Shabala.
MAGASH,
I study all of me some them. And I pray if it's in a sheep kill me. Yes, the bomb buckler, little Shabala. Yes, the little Shabala.
Mama don't get triggered.
MAGASH, me hear them sit down and them die fear them. What fear You say a Batman tell me Aprile. You are the runner, so why you Aprile? MAGASH, your marathon them Aprile. Them hear the marathon and them run go compete. You want to move out of war? You want to move out of war, pussy? MAGASH, them come run up when MAGASH run up. I'm gonna take it easy. I don't see me window run already going on in my bumper clock here.
Bad. Bad.
Wicked dance.
Wicked. True.
Alex, thank you so much for being
Give thanks.
part of this episode of The Right Place. It
Thank
was
you,
a,
Alex.
a
Yeah,
real
man, big up the
pleasure
right
for us.
place. Big up Huntin Sound. Big up everybody on the link. And big up Tenor and do same way. Just go and blaze it up. Yeah, man. Thanks a lot. It was great vibes.
It was a pleasure.
People, say everybody goodbye to Alex in chat, but don't leave because we have half an hour more.
Not done yet.
Yeah,
I
man.
don't know yet. We have
More wickedness to
half an
follow.
hour more.
Yeah.
Alex, once
Yeah, man.
again,
Manners
it
and
was
respect.
a pleasure.
Manners
Hope
and
Bless
to
up, family.
meet you also in personal very
For
soon.
real.
In a MAGASH
Soon link up in a
dance.
dance and have a drink.
Sure.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Sure.
of
sure.
course.
Ron buckle we are.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Bless up.
Sure.
Bless up. Bless up.
Bless up. Bless
Peace.
up.
Big up.
Listen.
Ok, Riz?
Yes, I.
Si sta...
Yeah.
Mo possiamo parlare italiano!
What's it?
The tricky part.
Yeah.
No.
Let's talk in English.
No, we talk in English because we have a lot of people in the chat that talk English, so it's better to continue in English. Yeah.
Because
Come on,
talking
man,
in
you're doing-
English is the...
You're doing well. You're doing well.
then-
You're doing well, man. It's not like you're
Talking
saying
in English
anything, so-
is the tip to make me talk less, because when we talk in Italian, I'm not how to say it in English, my Italian is logoroico.
Yeah. He speaks too much.
I speak too much. I don't know if in English there is a word to say it, but in English I can speak the right way.
In the right place.
In the right place, in the right way. So, what's the next question? What's the next content?
So we have Flashback Sting 2008 Gully versus Gaza. Who wanna talk?
Exactly.
What is?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So basically, that was we flew to Jamaica for this dance. We were invited by Bass Odyssey. It was their Sound Fest. You know, they had their annual, big dance with international sounds.
Yeah.
So we had the chance to stay at Bass Odyssey place. It's owned by the boss, which is next MP. Big respect to the founder. He's here, Father Keith. So it was a huge experience. So we went about 2 weeks before the dance. We stayed in Kingston for a while, cut a few songs, and then we went, to Clarendon with Bass Odyssey. And we stayed with them. We played in a couple of juggling dances before the big dance. And the night came, and there was Camouflage, there was Fujiyama as international sounds, and there was, of course, Bass Odyssey. There was Muamba Sounds, which is a sound from Brazil. And well, the dance, it's on the shore, Clarendon side, and nearby the sea, and about 4,000 or 5,000 people in there.
Mad.
It was really huge. And so we get to play a couple rounds and Woolipa sounds, and the place getting packed. And from 2, the big sounds are playing, the dance is buzzing and thing. And after a while, before the dance from early, I told the selectors then from Camouflage that since there had been a lot of talking about they had the Cartel dub box and we had the Movado dub box, then this should happen. The 1v1 Gully Gaza. So
Yeah.
I just told them it was gonna happen tonight, and at the right time, at one part of the dance, I just after busting the dance for like 15 or 20 minutes, I just started a little something. So that's how you go.
Mad. Let's see the video then. One.
Actually, you're supposed to hear right now a whole crowd of them kind of vuvuzela. This is one of them from that time. Just took back one of them. This right one. The one you hear right now in the dance at this.
Yeah.
Ras.
Right now, that one your name. All the original bad boy, them will know say them not take back chat, From you know say you're back to your bone. Right now, MAGASH in your place, MAGASH in your tone, so ready, run my mother squeeze. Original again. We want to see every corner in the air. Check. Big up to all of the Gaza people inside and the place. Me understand the clash in a 20 big video, Europe versus US. We kinda win. But can I play my first song? Squeeze up to me now.
Yeah, you listen, man, Camouflage. You finish right and bad man.
Listen.
Can't take MAGASH over. We're taking on the old families. Some say boogie, some say tummy in the head close. Kick it like a ball. We full of gun on the Gaza.
Them start easy, no?
When I see one time, anybody bump up on MAGASH, let me tell you this. Bust up them bump up and fuck them, yeah. Them know, we are killing out them work. We are killing from side to side, yeah.
One of the biggest Mavado dubplates.
Yeah. Yeah, just listen at the forward. What was your thinking there, Matteo? It's
Well,
crazy.
actually, I think it was the biggest crowd ever where I played in front. No, maybe at Rotterdam, but in Jamaica, you know, in the land where the music you love is from. Getting, you know, them kind of forward is a special song.
Yeah,
for real.
special. Yeah.
And as a matter of fact, after the dance, Dwayne, we got the selector from USA this year. At that time, you know, Cartel has had Wally songs out, was busting the place everywhere. And he told me, man, this is brave, because, you know, Cartel was like running the place at that time in that specific area. It was for sure. So it was like, yeah. And, you know, it was big.
Yeah, sure.
Sorry, excuse me. MAGASH, why you so bad? We can't tell you something. We don't know where they use and put me out when they are killing the streets.
So see a full time, you know, my start and the big
Big up, come up, fly.
Big up. So, see me as your full time,
People are rising to the air, man. Tell MAGASH this one.
But Riz, Volano.
Yeah.
I don't get a thing. You was supposed to play only tunes from the Sting days.
Well, no, actually, it was an artist thing. It was
okay. Because so far you played only from tune from Sting.
Yeah. Yes.
It's a nice way to start it, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But it wasn't. There was no rule actually. Actually, they didn't know I was gonna, you know, call them at that time and thing. It was just, you know, fun spots as it's done, you know, in yard.
Yeah.
Boom.
Now wait. We can be sent by one flash, but wait. And the first time we see you. Hey, big on serious. Hey, you just come from camouflage, come in and understand when I see up on the logo and the official thing and rare, you know. Can you know some of those in the ear thing now, Europe? Well, see right now, people. Alright, let me ask you something. Did they hire you for the night or something? Because I want to tell you something like right now. And that's what it's done, MAGASH.
Bop.
Brother, did they hire you for the night?
Down.
My head down. Let me never see your face yet, but I'll ask you this.
But beer forward.
I think the guys who was selling the Vuvuzela now is rich.
They play camouflage for 11 years. You know what proud of me? When I was killing the real selector, he's not the real MC now. Big up to Master Cap, the real MC, that's. So they don't move in me. When I was killing Master Cap in New York City, you were not there. They weren't even relevant. No. This one better when they talk English, they can't chat in. This one better when they talk English, they can't chat in. Tell them this. Alright, see? Now big and serious massive. Let me tell you this. Every time camouflage on MAGASH
say, Wally, put them a flag selector, they put the internet and a chat one bag of some book. Yeah, we have to do this in our Dolly and Gaza thing. But you see, right now, since it started, yes, so, I want to tell you one thing. Them start a war with them can't handle.
But guys, I want to ask you something to you, and of course to the chat. What about this this argument? I have heard a lot of time people say, "Ah, you have been killed at that time, and you haven't been there already." Blah blah. Rare. What do you think about this speech? What it's something that can connect to the people, or it's just a way just to defend yourself? Or I can get the point on this argument.
You asking what's the point of asking the opponent? That's why I never seen him.
Yes, yeah.
Well, actually, just fitted the occasion because most of the time I chatted to Camouflage, it wasn't to him, and it was the first time. He was really nice though, but you know, it just kind of fitted the situation. Plus, I knew.
You're freezing, bro.
Yeah, you're freezing. Yeah.
Your connection gone for a little while? No.
It's
gone definitely.
Let me answer and wait till you come back. But
yeah, sure.
Yeah, I don't think the argument.
Sorry?
I don't think the argument has a real meaning, but it's more the way you say it. Like they just hire you for the night, and then he play the rental selector. And that's what gives you the forward. Actually, the speech, it's more. It doesn't really. I mean, it doesn't matter if you're playing the song from one day or from day one.
Yeah, that's the point.
It's the. I mean, if you bad, you bad. But the thing is, like, it connects with the tune, and it's reached what I was speaking about earlier when I said we don't have no Mavado customs, but we have a lot of Mavados with some lyrics that really fit some situations and that make them work as well as it was custom. Because since people don't know him, the song fits perfect.
Yeah, sure.
Matteo, you was freezed. Your connection gone for a little while. You want to say it again?
Yeah, you want to add something?
No. Actually, I just heard Tenarock, and then I must agree with this. You know, it was just kind of a way to bring the song, which I knew the punchline, and you know, it just fitted the situation. It was a way to bring the punchline.
Honestly, we all know that in a clash, most of the things you say, you don't really mean it. It's just like you're gonna get it forward, people are gonna react to it. It's not really meaningful.
Yeah.
And once the clash is done, we're good friends
Plus,
and we speak and everything, you know?
Yeah, sure.
Plus on the logo, when they advertised the dance in Jamaica, there was all the logos on the poster and stuff. So you could see all the selected. Just watch the posters. They didn't look at the faces anyway, but you know, it kind of meant something.
Yeah. Sure.
But I think a lot of speeches in clashes don't make actual sense. It's a lot of standard speeches that you say also when you don't know what you say. Some people, I listen every sound that say I play the most Bounty Killer, I play the most this, I play the most that. But I don't think they really think they play the most Bounty Killer. But it's a regular speech, it's a standard speech.
It's the moment,
yeah.
Yeah, well, maybe that's going a little bit too far, but yeah, I mean, of course, it doesn't really have a meaning. It's over-exaggerated. You just, you know, matching and mating. Sometimes when you MC, because I really also juggle a lot, you do make some speeches with meaning and which are deep and stuff. But you know, when you're in that place at that time, the only thing you know is to make jokes, speeches that connect with songs, play the right songs at the right time, and you know, just have fun. So those deep speeches are not, you know, not the right time to make them.
Yeah.
But yeah, at the end of the day, those speeches there, they're not really deep and meaningful. Of course.
Sure.
Just there to boss the players.
True.
People, you can't tell what other Caribbeans. This is the tune of the use and kill them and New York City president. Please, Lorena. Say something kind of camouflage, sir. Yes, they say I can't see you versus you. Say something. Come, sir. Anything else. You can start it away now. Maria is a song, making us up, pushing his name, making them so pushing on the business. I just want to say no business.
Big up, Fred.
Shade Duplet. Riz, voila.
Yeah.
Guys, have you never voiced or have you never tried to voice a Vybz Kartel dubs
Yes, we
after?
have one. That's what I was saying earlier, but it wasn't in the video I was thinking. But we voiced one way back.
Which one?
Clark's.
You voiced Clark's, but
when it was the hottest song I wrote, actually, it was like, I don't know, but it was within the year it came out, and honestly, we paid a lot for it, and we weren't the dub is really regular, so we never really wanted to. I mean, yeah, that's the thing. We stopped us from voicing Carton more, and then we voiced a lot of Mavado. The Mavado were bad, so we decided that when it comes to dub plates, it's gonna be Gully.
I think it's been a good choice.
Because there was a huge argument during the whole time of the song, like Basakiat was the real hardcore Gully fan, and I was the real hardcore Gaza fan, and we had a lot of arguments about it. But when it comes to dub plate, we both agree that definitely Mavado is a better choice.
Okay.
No, it's not
a choice of direction.
Yeah, I mean,
Exactly,
it's not like you have
exactly.
to voice Mavado, but if I have to choose, like, voicing Cartel over Mavado, every day I'm gonna voice Mavado. Every day.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what do you think about the jail Carter? Do you think every dubs is legit? Is it true? Is a real cartel or not?
Which one?
In general, I said in general
Wow.
In general, most likely a lot of people are playing fake Cartel, but when it comes to songs like Camouflage or songs that everybody
Abyss.
knows have a huge link with Cartel, I'm pretty sure the dubs them legit.
Okay, like the Addis dubs.
I mean, it's Jamaica. Jacure recorded the whole album in jail.
Yeah.
Cartel is putting out songs every
Every
fucking
day.
So it's possible.
Yeah.
I mean, it's definitely possible to voice Cartel in jail. It must be expensive. You must have the right links and everything, but I'm pretty sure people actually did it.
Vybz Kartel is the first artist from Eva in every genres in all history of music who won nominated for Grammy, but when he was in jail. The first artist Eva in music history nominated for a Grammy from the jail. That's crazy.
That's crazy. It's only Jamaica.
But as you said, it's not because we have, a lot of Movado that we don't rate Cartel. Cartel is Cartel, of course, we're about set way, but the sound, the way we have the feeling and artistically how it's built, Movado, Gully.
Yeah.
That's it. That's our thing.
So, before to finish the video, I want to ask to Tenor Rock if I can ask to the chat to select, to request some dubs from your dub box.
Yeah, man, but tell them to be smart. Like, Don't request some shitty dubs. Request some exclusive dubs. Request some customs. You can request customs. If you remember some bad customs, you can request them. But make sure you request some things that are interesting, you know?
People, don't waste the occasion. You can request custom dubs from MAGASH dub box. So
a limited number, man.
A limited number.
Definitely, I'm gonna say stop at one point. So make sure you're quick, you're fast, and you ask what you want.
People in the chat, type, write which dubplate from MAGASH dubbox you want. We will finish the video after that. Tenor Rock will play it.
Yeah, sure.
Matteo,
Put up the pussyclad PayPal, Tena.
The QR code. Put the QR code.
Oh yeah. Video.
Send the money through Twitch. I will send the money to MAGASH. Trust me. I will send the money to MAGASH. Trust me.
Just send the money to the show and then we sort it out after.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Of course.
Send them the donation, man.
But what are the people enough? Camouflage. Oh no, don't take Jamaican people for idiot in a man. You know what I have to do? Just listen back to one of the whole cartel them when you have back cartel them and just compare it to what you just played. That dollar kind man, I want to know. I want to tell you one thing in the morning. One thing, God. MAGASH, I'm wearing the place. Watch out, man. The books for them to know. You don't take Jamaican them idiot. Some son of my artist think them are just some slicer. But from the books for them to them flash up their lighter.
People, don't get that right now. They plan for this. Everything they are saying about it now. We don't watch that. Look what they watch. After 3 o'clock in the morning, so we can't tell MAGASH something.
I must see mosquitoes. Alright. People, we just have to remember say our base on this 27th birthday and I want to push it no fast. So right now, people, please, we want to hear everybody must have blank for camouflage. Can they play the game? Come on.
People, when you pick up MAGASH, because I real music thing we are doing, real song. We have to be a music, 27th anniversary. We just plan this before we come massive. Forest man.
Salute the man, so once again, must have blank for camouflage, please. Alright, okay, you must have blank for MAGASH, please.
Mad.
So nobody is requesting nothing.
See it, I'm kind of disappointed still.
Yeah, me too. But so I can put my request.
That's a one in a lifetime occasion, people. Remember it. Next time you come to me and say, "Yeah, please, can you play the?" Nah, man.
Nah, In the meanwhile, I can put my request. Can you play the latest Mavado you voiced? The freshness, the most fresh tunes.
Actually, I cannot. Not because I don't want to, but because with the lockdown and everything, I didn't take the time to mix and master the dubs them. So I only have the splits, and I don't feel like playing a split at all because I don't want people to come and thief my thing, you know. But we have some fresh Mavado, and hopefully they will still be fresh when we can play again.
Okay, Tenor, we will trust you. Okay, we trust you. Okay.
No, really, I have some really nice dubs that we voiced the last year.
I'm joking.
But I have none of them are mastered, and it's a shame. I should take some time to do it same way.
Okay, we have a request. Big up Kadim, Ota Vibe Stars, Bella Cad. The Stylo G voiced in Geneva after the show in 2019.
Man, people are really precise.
Somebody in the chat, Pai... Come cazzo si legge? Pai Nuzumaki
Penso che sia
dice
trashato.
dissatevi, no. Con Magash non ci conviene proprio, ma proprio no.
But we voiced in 2019. You sure about that?
I don't know.
Year still.
2019.
But
Wait.
so which one?
Wait for a Stylo G.
I believe. I think she's talking about the Aishan's dub, the Aishan's custom, but I'm not sure about that. We'll see.
Yeah, I want to them pussy they are talk about Swiss cheese. When them a suck pussy and them like rice and peas. Hear me I say, I want to them boy the Aishan sound. Hear me I say, no pocket pan go. Right now, hear me I say, the big dog them a roll it out now. Yeah, play me bomba clad song, sister Nancy, sing for them boy and kill them. Magash International, though. One bag of chocolate. Yap. I know we're the boss. Big up Italy, but them boy I look like them. Isn't it? Them need to go beer. Boom. So we go Padova and Bologna. From Peru just straight back to Roma. Everybody familiar not to Venezia. We tell Aishan suck out your mama and your papa and your sister. Come around and them are the two bucky brother. Talia don't pipe them out like a sniper. Aishans them a go dead in ya. Them a go dead.
This tune was voiced from you and Aishan's too, right? I remember it well.
Yeah. It was actually. They played it first, and played it the other way after that. It was bad. It was bad.
It was the counteraction. So.
Yeah.
We have another request on the 3 best dubs on Jerusalem Rhythm. It's a hard question because you have to choose the best 3.
Best.
Yeah.
I mean, my favorite would be easier than the 3 best, but Kiladu, give me one. Give me your favorite dub on the rhythm.
No man, I'ma go with Basakiat too. I'ma go with Basakiat.
On the rock.
Yes, sir.
Yo, my gosh, I got the guy. You don't know. Some boys just love to talk. So me I say them don't have the heart to shoot no one. So me I say, we don't know bad people always bad. Golly. For life. Cassava peace.
The one which I really like is Randy Valentine.
MAGASH International. Anyway, I kill some sound boy. MAGASH got them love for shots. Jehovah guide me. Be my guidance, greater salvation for me. Jehovah guide me, be my guidance, so they could never stop me. I'm on the rock, higher than I and I. Jehovah guide me, I'm on the rock, Go tell my enemies, I'm on the rock.
Alright. Then the next one is from Randy Valentine, which is one of our good friends, and I really love the dubplate because it's exclusive and it bad no fuck.
Watching them on Randy Valentine represent for the champion sound, the MAGASH International, the Swiss killing machine. When we step on the scene, we come for killing them. We don't feel like we don't want to be like. Yo, killer do. Fire dogs, easy no man, tenor rock, Basakiat, father, scoop. Yeah, the general, you know. The whole team, the whole entourage, and the lodge. This year is a special one. Yo, my gosh, what it feel like? Oh gosh, alright. Sound boy, I know you think say dance all a circus. The bag of top talk now go hurt us. My gosh, pop off and them get nervous. Oh, we tell them anything run out dead before sun up. And if you know what dead, nobody come out. And if you want come out, bring your gun out. We no afraid of talk, me say no more. Watch you now. Magash sound of the real champion. Kill him in a different style and pattern. Them a talk about them have new move harder, but we cut that last year pan knife fashion, so relax.
Big up
Bad
Randy
Randy.
Valentine anywhere
Bad.
there. Bad
Mort-
artist.
Peter from Mortal Kombat last day he started a topic on Facebook and he asked where is Randy Valentine now. That's a good point.
Man, honestly, I didn't see him for a couple of years, but yeah, he need to come back strong because the man is talented.
Yeah,
He has a wicked voice. He can
For real.
DJ. He can
Somebody-
write lyrics.
Somebody say in the comment that he changed his artist name.
Yeah, he changed it.
What is the new name?
So I'm not sure about it, but I know he changed it. Not sure if it's about management or trying to get a new
Artistic side. I don't know never.
Yeah, exactly.
It's quite recent.
A roots thing more than a lovers rock thing because it was more. I mean, he always did both, but I think people were more seeing him as a lovers rock artist, and I feel like changing his name was also a way to be more of a conscious and roots artist. And
Okay. I will do some research about it. Yeah, we missed the last one on the rhythm.
Yes.
Come on, the last one. So I could play the Capleton and Movado, but since it has been played in the video already, I'm gonna go for something different.
MAGASH! Got the gun, them stagger, show on to them fool, it's MAGASH International.
So now you're dead, them forget. Hear me, my gosh. Them fully send out them that sound for that. So my gosh, them a bust gunshots in at them head. Yo, on some jump on some bunny seal red. Yo, them a, hey, watch them jump on the other. Them fully send out them that sound for that. So boss them a bust gunshots in at them head. Yo, on some jump.
Are you ready for the pot party?
Hear me.
You ready for the 5-star general?
MAGASH say who send them? Fi we end them. Well if a war then, wanna make it happen.
Yeah, give thanks to every hammer. Reminded me the new artist name of Randy Valentine, which is Elijah Moore.
Elijah Moore.
He's saying he's a big producer. I didn't know about that. So it's a good look, man.
Yeah. We have the request that Kadim did before. Michelle say, I guess Kadim was talking about the night we've been together in the Stylo G hotel to voice him before the Badadan. Yeah. That was the doublet that Kadim meaning.
But that's the same. That's the same sessions that I didn't mix and master yet.
Okay.
The man lazy enough, you know. You know how long I requested to him.
The man busy, you know.
That's his way of presenting things. Big up yourself, Tanara.
Usually a week or 2 weeks before the clash, I mix and master all the dubs that we need to have. And since the clash got cancelled with the lockdown, I did it. And so
it's fine.
Here we are. And
I think
I don't care about the trophy. Bring me the NSC. I'm gonna play it, but later on because it's on the last video, so I don't want to spoil it.
Yeah, come on.
I think the unmixed, unmastered dub box of MAGASH is something similar to a normal sound dub box.
I'm not sure about that. But hopefully we get to clash next year because we have some new gems that I really want to play in front of people.
So we have 5 minutes more.
Speaking of that, you have ended with a bad combination. Now I want to ask you your baddest combination for you guys. I want you to play the baddest combination for you.
Let's open the folder. Open the folder combinations.
Yeah. It can be any type. It can be foundation. It can be I don't know.
You know one where I like Tenorak. Play the Johnny Clark Bounty Killer.
That's a bad one. That's a good choice.
I'm the selector now.
And after that, stop with the request. We will say goodbye to
Yo, MAGASH! This is a big combo. Blood clot boy know if a war it don't go. Johnny Clark talk.
Aye, MAGASH International Sound
Stop
out of
al televoto.
Switzerland. Johnny Clark tell them no man. Saying Fire Bossa Cat, Tenerac,
Look at that.
Fire Dog and Fire Tea. Them a do it ya no man. Fire Bunty, you don't know my killer.
Cross.
So it's when Johnny Clark and Bunty meet. Sound dead man.
People dead. I'm buried instantly. Ha! One to them fool Bossa Cat. Some boy have a lot of chat. Johnny Clark, the veteran and warlord, the 5-star general. One to them boy. Tenerac! Yo, talk to them.
I have no fear. MAGASH is easy. MAGASH no fear, no sound, no MAGASH to kill your sound, cause we don't fear. Because we're rougher than rum, yeah, we're tougher than tough, yeah, we're strong like lion, we are iron. MAGASH no fear, no sound, no we no fear. MAGASH to kill your sound, cause we don't care.
Yo, no fear of no boy and you not fear no guy. You're unbeatable, so tell them son boy no try. And if this is a movie, we kill this star guy. Say that and them say that no one till them say the wrong thing.
Bad. MAGASH, bad.
Nice.
So what we'll do? We move on to the next video and.
Done, man.
Then we.
Yeah, I think we can move. I think we can move to the last video and then we can close. What do you think?
Oh yeah, oh madras.
What we have?
Yeah. Back in the days, Worries in the Area 4.
Yeah.
Big up once again, Bomb Chilom.
Trigger versus MAGASH.
Whole Bomb Chilom family.
Yeah.
Yeah, before Tony, he was in the chat. I don't know if he is still in the chat, but big up Bon Chilom for one of the biggest clash all over Europe.
For real. For real. The clash is name brand now.
Yes, I. So,
Tenerac, talk about it now.
Yeah,
talk about it.
So that's our very last minutes of clash we had, and I thought it was important
Basil is on
because
the picture, man. Rest in peace.
Oh, rest in peace, brother.
Rest in peace.
And yeah, I thought that was also quite meaningful because that's the first time we felt we really played well in a dub for dub, and we played the way we play in the rounds, meaning that we had some different lyrics, funny lyrics, and that connect with the people, and that was quite important for us. So that's exactly the song the brother was speaking about in the chat couple minutes ago. And go on.
People, if you say trigger finger, show me hands.
And that was the very, very, very last song of the
You
dub
guys
dubs.
want me
We were tied,
to go crazy.
and that was the song that
Because now it's 7 even.
decided to win.
People, what did I say? I said we were gonna fight to the last final tune, right? Didn't I tell you that? This is the last final blood clot tune. It seems like you're begging for the trophy right now. So you know what? At the end of the day, fuck it. Keep the trophy. What I want to win is the clash, and I want to win my people. Play my blood clot tune right now. Fuck you.
Dear Mr. Promoter, we don't need another trophy. Bring the NSC.
I remember it.
Bad.
Well, that's it. 15-year-old history. Like there are a lot of moments we could have talked about, but there were too much, and some didn't have video because, I mean, my best moment in MAGASH was the tune for tune with Bass Odyssey
Mm-hmm.
in Jamaica, countryside. That was a wicked thing, and we don't have no video for it. We have a crappy audio. A lot of people listen to because it was really nice, and that was not a clash, but that was my personal best moment as a Magash member. And I'm pretty sure Kiladu, you have best moment that might not be in the videos as well.
No, man, of course, man. How you mean? Even the amount of dance we never recorded and stuff. Not clashes, but clashes, because clashes most of the time are recorded. But you know those dances when you just flip up for fun and it lasts for half an hour and then it gets on to getting really bad. And like after the dance, everybody is asking, everyone get an audio. I will remember certain dances in LW in Geneva. Remember that? Those kind of with some huge sound promoted by it was a huge club at the time in Geneva, and yeah, man, crazy. I would say the best. Wow, man, no, that's way too hard, way too hard.
Yeah, man, it's difficult, and we only spoke about the clash thing because
you know what?
I'm
gonna tell you the truth. I can tell you the baddest dance ever. It was 2 days before the dance we saw the video in Clarendon, down deep down in a bush with 200 people dance, and when we played like for an hour and we strictly bossed the dance. I think that's my best moment ever playing Magash. Even better than a clash or something.
Mm-hmm.
When it comes to clash, I would say, of course, keep it real when winning against Supersonic.
Yeah.
Even though it was like kind of a festival, you know, I've been working hard on Magash as an MC, but you know, being on the same sound as a talented MC as the youth where we saw before in the video, you know, man, and you know, it's an honor, and we love what we do, and I think. Yeah, man, I think that those little dances when there's like just no trace, maybe can be the best moments.
Mm-hmm.
I think to have the best moment of the sound on video is a lucky fact. You need someone who take the video, who make the video. It's not or you organize someone to do the video of your dances of your clash, or you have to be lucky to someone did the video.
Yeah.
For example, we are fucking unlucky on this. Our best moment, we have no video. We won 3 clashes, we have no video.
But that will not happen nowadays, you know. Nowadays, but sometimes when you go way back when, you just don't have them. It just happens one time.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Everybody talking about if you want to know it, you have to listen someone who were there.
Yeah. Yeah. So, guys, I think we have speak from the very beginning to the nowadays, and it has been an honor to have Magash here with us. I think the chat enjoyed as we did. And
no, ragazzi, è stato un piacere. You don't know, just you naming everybody on the link, everybody that we know, knowing that there's, you know, a huge community out there listening and getting updated by you guys that are doing a great job, man. So thanks for inviting us. Big up everybody. We just passed through, you know. So yeah, big up everybody. I'm not gonna name everybody, but big up everybody, yeah. Specialmente in Italia. Specialmente in Italia.
Grazie mille.
Molte connessioni in tutte le città.
We have to big up every Magash member because we didn't, and I feel it's important because even if you mainly see, especially nowadays, Basakiat, Kiladu, and myself, well, it has been a teamwork from day one, and if people weren't there, we wouldn't be where we are today.
That's true.
Big up to Farah Scoopex, to Ayake, to Fire Dogs, Scorp. What did I miss?
Fire T,
my bro.
Yeah, man.
And even Dika was a part of the sound way back.
Everybody.
Without him, it wouldn't be possible. So
I was still there. Tenara, Kiladu, Basakiat, there.
Yeah, man.
Big up.
And big up the whole, everybody who believed in us from day one. Big up Father T, Melody, the whole Genesis family. Big up Father Troy for bringing us to Trinidad and giving us the opportunity to clash against LP. I mean, big up all the sound we met on the road, because one of the baddest things when it comes to dancehall is the friendship and the people you meet. And
For real.
that has been a pleasure man, we know so many people all over the world sharing the same passion from the same music, and it's great. It's a great feeling, man.
Yeah.
Being able to
We
travel
said
with
it,
people and
we said it many times here in the right place. The real thing we miss is not the dancehall. Is what you have in a dance. You can speak with friends. You can talk about the scene. You can the pre and the post dancehall is what we really miss. This connection with the other people who love the same thing who you love.
For real. It'll soon get better.
Yeah. Definitely. Guys, one more time, it was a really pleasure have MAGASH Sound here at the right place. Big up all of the people who follow us, who watch the full stream. You can find it on podcast on reggaeradio.it channels.
That's right.
People, see you next Wednesday. I will put the last tune for today. Say big up once again, everybody in the chat to MAGASH, big up Matteo, big up Tenor Rock, big up Alex, big up the others member, big up the full crew, the whole crew of MAGASH. See you next Wednesday, Riz. Say something.
Big up yourself, brother.
Guys, big up
to the world chat, and with them.
Yeah, we hope to see you in live as soon as possible, guys. Link up, have a drink, and party together. See you.
Zin. Grazie ancora del ciavuto. Big up. Salve a tutti.
Ciao a tutti. Big up.
Tune in next week. Keep following the right place. The Huntin Show, the baddest show on the internet. You get it?
Yeah, man.
Good.
I'll be alright. I'ma be alright. Tell me say you're leaving, girl. Say you're leaving, what more can I say? Enjoy your life, girl, have a lovely day. Girl, look how much time you say you're leaving and me never beg you come back. When me an easy girl, you never give me comfort. But now you want me back again. So you see me apart with a sexy friend. Me used to treat you so nice, but you never appreciate that. Your friend them carrying news to you, me no rate that. Girl, me can't go through this again. You walked out in the end, so why you still a watch me? You know I say you want your friend, them a be a paparazzi. What's it true you can't find nobody else every match me? That's why you still a watch me. You thought I would be unhappy, so you just a watch me. You regret say you come home.